on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make JWA, or Jadam Wetting Agent. It's a pretty simple liquid soap. It's part of our Jack Green's Bug Be Gone pesticide product. It's one of the bottles that comes with it, apart from the herbal tea. So one of the things that's very important about making JWA, guys, first and foremost, is water quality. You're going to want the softest water you can get. Reverse osmosis or distilled water works the best. One way to do a quick water test to see if you want to make your own wetting agent at home is if you already have a bottle of Jack Green's Bug Be Gone, the wetting agent. What you're going to do is you're just going to take a little squirt and put it in some water. So I have two different waters here, guys. I have one from my sink with a pure Brita filter and one with a reverse osmosis system. So here's the one from my sink. You can see it's getting cloudy. It's not very good quality water, guys, even through a pure filter on my sink. And this guy, the reverse osmosis, nice and clear. It's got some bubbles sitting on the top. It's got a nice little foam. That's what you guys want, alright? So this is the simplest test you can do at home for water quality, to make sure your water is of soft quality to make Jadam Wetting Agent, guys. That's very important. Also, when you're using our product, we recommend that you use soft water also, because the foam from the soap is what actually suffocates the insects and kills them, guys. So if you're not getting this type of foam with this type of quality of water, it's just not going to work for you. You might not kill all the bugs, you might kill some of the bugs, hell, you might not kill any at all, guys. So I don't really know. So it's very important. Use good quality water when you're doing any of this stuff, guys. Even when you're spraying your plants, it's important. So here we go, guys. We're going to be doing the according to the Jadam book, it is the, I believe it's 10 liter or 2.6 gallon. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got a 5 gallon HDPE bucket here, guys. It's chemical and heat resistant. Very important. We're going to be using potassium hydroxide. When it comes into contact with water, guys, we're talking about temperatures over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's going to burn a hole in a regular water bottle or a cheapy plastic bottle. It's not going to cut it, guys. You need to get something that's HDPE or PPE, something that's chemical and heat resistant only, because it's just not going to work, guys. You might end up with a big mess. Potassium hydroxide, I got to warn you guys, you can see I'm wearing gloves. It's very caustic. If it gets on your skin, it will eat you. It's like an acid. You do not want to mess around with this stuff, guys. You do not want to play games. Be very careful when you're messing with this type of stuff. Also, I'm going to be wearing protective eye gear because this lets off some kind of a gas, guys. That burns your eyes a little bit. It burns your throat a little bit. It's not too good to be breathing it either, but I mean, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So according to the Jadam Wetting Agent recipe, we need 1.3 liters of oil. Here we have canola oil. Initial water to dissolve the potassium hydroxide, guys. I'm going to be showing you guys the next step later, where you add additional water to make it an actual liquid soap. We need 250 milliliters of water, good soft water that I showed you guys how to test for earlier. 320 grams of potassium hydroxide, guys. It's in this cup. You can't really see it. It looks like white flakes off of somebody's head, but really big ones. It's super dangerous stuff, guys. This is not a joke. Don't be playing with this. Don't touch it with bare hands. Try not to spill it on you, guys. This is real. So 320 grams of potassium hydroxide is going in our bucket. It's very important to put your potassium hydroxide first, and then your water. You don't want it to be splashing everywhere. You don't want it to be making a mess. You guys might think that's wrong. I'm pretty sure it is, but that's how I do it. So here goes our 250 mils of water. You can hear that? It's fizzing instantly, guys. It's hot. This bucket is getting warm. So I forgot, safety first, guys. Whew. So it's starting to get pretty stinky. Burns the nostrils, burns the throat. Be extremely careful not to breathe this, guys. And all you want to do is try not to breathe. Make sure you dissolve all your potassium hydroxide in the water fully, guys. You don't want any chunks of potassium hydroxide. Whew. Excuse me. You don't want any chunks of potassium hydroxide left in your mix, guys. You want to make sure it's completely dissolved. Also, another core thing, everything has to be super clean, guys. This bucket was brand new. It's a brand new bucket. This was reused, but it was clean. It's from distilled water. It didn't have anything in it. It's a little bit dirty from me handling it on the outside, but the important thing is that it's clean on the inside, guys. Another thing, oh, excuse me, what you're gonna want to do is get a little hand mixer like this, or some kind of mixer to mix it all, guys. It doesn't work by hand. It's too hard to mix by hand, guys. Even Young Sung Cho says, if you're gonna be mixing it by hand, you're gonna be here 30 minutes to an hour mixing, guys, as opposed to 5 minutes. It's super quick. Now we're gonna add our oil. And as soon as we're done adding every single drop of oil, guys, that's also important to be precise, exactly precise to the recipe, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and blend this now. We're gonna start on low and work our way up. So you're gonna notice that it's gonna start off clear. It's gonna start changing color as soon as you mix it. It was super clear, just like the color of the oil. And with time, it's gonna start changing color, guys, and that's what you want. You want it to change color. Sorry, I was talking over the machine. It didn't really work. The consistency of a thin mayo, guys. You see that? Try not to splash any of this on you. I got some on me. It is freaking hot, guys. Holy crap. Do not splash this. This is not a joke. Want to mix this for at least 5 minutes. It doesn't really matter if you make it to that consistency you want or not, guys. 5 minutes, that's what the Young Sung recommends. And we're gonna pulse it just so I don't burn the motor on my cheapy Walmart mixer here, guys. This mixer was 20 bucks. Solid investment. If you guys are going to be making this at home, go ahead and get yourself a little hand mixer like this. It makes things way easier. So guys, like I said before, this shit is fucking hot, so please make sure not to spill it on yourselves. The only reason why I wasn't screaming is because I got these really heavy duty dishwashing gloves, guys, and if it wasn't for that, it probably would have left my skin pretty burnt. Like I said, close to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not something you want to be messing around with barehanded. Not shirt, you know, wear a shirt. Don't be weird. You're gonna get hairs in your soap. It's getting thick, guys. That's what we want. We want the consistency to change. And what we're gonna do now, you can see it's even dripping. It's thick. It's a different kind of consistency, guys. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like a melted body lotion. He calls it a thin mayo. Let's just call it that. It's a thin mayo. I mean, it looks pretty close to thin mayo. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the excess off my blender here, guys. And so now that we've made our mix, guys, this is pretty much our base for Jadam Wedding Agent. Once you got this, you know, mayonnaise looking thick stuff, you're pretty much done. Now you're just gonna put a lid on this, guys, and it's gonna sit anywhere from about 4 days to a week, depending on your ambient temperature. Master Young Sung Cho recommends anywhere from 75 to 80 degrees for the fastest, guys. Anything over that, it's gonna make it also a little bit slower. But if you can't control the temperature, just don't leave it outside. If it freezes, it's not gonna work. Try and keep it, you know, at a pretty good temperature so that the water and the oil doesn't freeze, guys. And we're gonna go ahead and put a lid on this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a couple weeks. Alright guys, so I know I said I was going to show you guys a couple weeks later, but I really got to show you guys, you know, what it looks like after you're done mixing. I'll try not to grab the bottom because it's really hot, but that's what it should look like when you're done mixing, guys. It should look really solid, nice and like a lard, thick, and it shouldn't move, guys. That's only after a couple of minutes of mixing. It should be good to go, guys. We're gonna put our lid on this, and then I'll show you guys for real now what it looks like in a couple weeks. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you guys the soap. It's been about 3 or 4 days, but since my house is so cold, it wasn't making. I had to put it in a hot water bath for it to start breaking apart. But after about 48 hours, guys, this is what you want at the bottom, or mixed into your liquid soap for your JWA. You don't want a cat, but you want this gooey stuff right here. And when you get this gooey stuff, you just want to massage it through your hands and your fingers like this. And just get it broken up into the water, guys. And like I said, this is what you're gonna do for the next like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, until this dissolves all the way and there's no chunks left and it's only liquid soap, guys. So yeah, that's it, and good luck. Okay guys, so we had the soap inside the bucket for a little bit longer than expected. It was too cold for it to melt. But this is what your guys' soap should look like when it's done. It should be nice and liquid like that. There shouldn't be any chunks. There shouldn't be any little plastic chunks from the lid and shit floating in it like mine or anything like that. But you know, just try and be as careful as you can. But yeah guys, that's pretty much Jadam wetting agent, a liquid soap. You can use this to wash your hair, your body. You can use it to brush your teeth. You put essential oils in it to give it smell. You can do a lot of stuff with it, guys, but this is the basis of our pesticide Jadam wetting agent. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Many more to come.